Morning, morning, how are you all? I just looked out the window and I thought, oh my gosh, it can't be dark. Let's get something with a bit of a beach room. Right, I've not even advertised I'm doing this morning, but I will be doing a Spiky ball workshop around about the 30th of December, something like that, so watch out for that if you're liking these little sessions. Today, because I've woken up with really tight hamstrings and a bit of pain in the knees, which can be from tight hamstrings, I thought we'd focus on that very briefly. So last week I showed you that we've got the softer balls. We use these for Pilates. They're very versatile. So you just need to make sure you've got those. I did get the trigger point one out last week. It's more like a tennis ball, but that one has got a bit of give in it as well, so you can use that. Do you want your trick? So we're going to come onto the floor. Now what you can do, and I hope there's no feedback this morning, hope the sound is good. Just waiting for people to find me. If you've got yoga blocks, you can incorporate using these into this as well. There we go, is that you, Sarah? So yeah, I was just saying, you've got your balls. If you've got yoga blocks or cushions, let me know if you're there. Hashtag replay if you come on later. But if you've got these, you can use these under the hands. So we're going to come onto the floor. Hamstrings is the back of the thighs, so it's a big muscle. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the balls, we're going to place it under the thigh. So if you have a little feel about, see, hi sir, if you can find like a really tight area. Now, if you've got these or you've got cushions, especially if you've got short arms like me, you can just get a bit higher. And if you can take the weight in your hands, you're going to lift off the ground a little bit, maybe an inch, maybe, just about an inch, just a little way. You can also do it here, so there's less pressure on your wrists. And if you've got bad wrists, arthritis like that, you could just roll here. So this is still going to be effective. However, when you're a bit higher, you can press down more, you can get deeper into that area, like so. How's the sound, Sarah? Okay, sweetheart, I'll be right with you, bless you. Right then, so I'm just going to focus off the hamstring and we'll do a bit of rolling around. I can feel that's quite brutal. I'm quite glad these trousers are a little bit thicker than some of my pairs. Is that on? Round, 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 round. There we go. So you can feel, I can feel that all of that is really tight at the moment. It's really helping. Just going forward and back. So we're using the spiky balls to stretch the fascia, which I always say is like the sheath over the muscles. Really helps. So if you can feel a particularly tight area, I would focus on that, press down a bit deeper. And you can even sit down then and take the weight off the hands. If you find that you can't get as much weight, you might want to come back up. I find if I sit really straight and bring this knee in, get my back straight, I can really press down on the spiky ball there. And it's fantastic for your hamstrings. So tight hamstrings can give you bad knees because that muscle is the opposite side. It's put on the knee. Excuse my daughter, she's got a cough. Not feeling too good today, though. There we go. So just a little quick. I'm going to face this way, just a little quick session. That was my worst side actually. This one's not quite so bad, but we'll do the two. So you can put something under the hands to give you a little bit more lift. And just in case you missed it earlier, you can also just sit. But you can also come onto your forearms as well. So in between massage as well, it's quite good to do these. If you feel the muscles tightening up, they are going to affect your joints. Some people come to me and think they got really bad knees and it's just quadriceps are tight and hamstrings are tight. So then forward and back, you can roll around a bit, cover the whole area. If your wrists are struggling, try just this version here. There's a few different ways you can do this. And if you've got the slightly harder balls, you don't need to lift up because there's no give in them actually, so they can be quite a bit more painful. And down here, if you prefer. I do like to lift up myself because I can press harder, but there's lots of ways that you can do this. So finding what works for you. And we should do a hamstrings workshop and hips. Again, over the festive period, the bit where you feel like you've eaten too much is always a good little slot in between Christmas and New Year's when nobody knows what to do with themselves. Yeah, see, this is tight, they're completely different. This one's tight more on the outside, this one's right in the middle. And sometimes you don't realise how tight an area is. And then again, you can do that one where you pull the knee and sit really tall, and I'm going to press down on that leg. So find what works for you, what do you prefer, what helps the most. Because not everybody can take the weight in their hands. Sometimes you do a little bit and then, do you know, this might be bleeding this radio. Yeah, it's hot at the top. We will get there with this heating. Oh, ow. Now if I turn that foot in a little bit more like that, you see, we can find a little bit of tight area here. So it's almost like you're massaging it with the balls. There we go, we're going to release from here. Shake out the wrists. Quick little session at that. Let's get the porridge on. I'll put that on the YouTube for Swansea Sports Therapies as well. I need to do all of these little snippets. Hope you're good. Have a good day. Tonight is legs, bums, tums, combat, Tabata and waists. Little short classes tonight. Mwah. Have a good day. Hang in there. Bye, Sarah. Thank you for joining me. If you do this later, hashtag me play. Give me a little share as well. Get people involved. Thank you. And if you want to join us online, drop me a little message. I'll give you some more details. Bye-bye, bye-bye.